Tasmania, the place I call my home. Peaceful rivers and creeks, mountains and exotic hills of nature and wildlife, lively city life and quiet suburbs, and not to forget, inconsistent weather. My favourite. It's a lovely divine place, especially if you are a lover of divine scenery. Reason I bring up Tasmania is because you rarely hear about us. You probably get more info about our big, squashed croissant brother known as Australia. You could call us the land down under, but that's a bit of a mouthful, so Tasmania will do. You might know us from Taz the Tasmanian Devil and his show Tasmania, which spawned a couple of average platformer games on the Super Nintendo and Sega Mega Drive. Well, I say nay towards easy obscurity and have delved even deeper to find the key lighting Tasmania's beacon. And that beacon is none other than Tasmania Story for the Game Boy. You're gonna enjoy this backstory. Tasmania Story is based on a Japanese movie of the same name which came out in 1990. And to be Frank Sinatra, I can't find a single copy of it anywhere on Blu-ray, DVD, VHS or even Laserdisc. Maybe I'm searching in the wrong places, but I definitely want to watch to understand my video game specimen for today. What I know is that it had famous composer Joe Hisaishi working on the score, who's done many great compositions for Spirited Away and Laputa Castle in the Sky. The plot revolves around a boy meeting up with his father in Australia, who is in search of the iconic Tasmanian tiger. Sounds interesting, yet doesn't sound like a quality title to transform into a video game. What's weird is that we have a Japanese movie called Tasmania Story, and then a decade after that film, in Australia, we made a movie called Japanese Story starring Toni Collette. That's a bit of a peculiar stretch coincidence, I must say. But I'm glad that there's no movie license game about Japanese Story, because 3/4 of the way through that film, it kind of turns into a bit of a crisis, and if you've seen what you've seen, then you definitely understand what I'm talking about. Anyway, the main question of the day is, can this movie license game transfer into a good portable game? So let's Super Game Boy this Game Boy game and find out. Already, I'm kind of frightened about everything on this single screen. There's a large frickin' bite out of Tasmania, which is scary. I didn't know Godzilla got bigger. You have our main kid protagonist who's running like he needs a Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy right now. Same with this bug type thing. What the hell even is that? I hope we don't have any of those in Tasmania. The menu automatically cuts to the intro cutscene with a Tasmania tiger. Oh my god, this music. Never in my life did I think I'd hear a chiptune rendition of the song Waltzing Matilda. It's an ear-bleeding kind of ghastly, but I kind of like it for some bizarre reason. Won't leave the head, that's for sure. Anyway, this Tasmanian tiger is running rather slow, yet the background goes past fast. Below is text that I can't even read because it's in hiragana/katakana, but using my super mega translation skills it actually says this. Tasmanian tiger is the marsupial who has several stripes on the back. It is said they are still alive somewhere in the deep forest of Tasmania. That's not really a plot, more or less an obvious fact, and a rumour that's been about for decades. But I'll take it. Sure. 2 modes to start with. Slow or fast. We'll wisely start off slow. D-pad to move, checkaroonie. A to bomb. Clearly, we Tasmanians own plenty of bombs around the place, just in case Bomberman decides to carry them around and invade our rooms. I'm not making that stuff up. There's bonus things to collect for more points, like teddy bears and special flowers. Very Tasmanian indeed. And then we enter the game. Yep, this is it. I never knew this is what I would have to experience in Tasmania. Holy cow! We play as this boy that looks like a Game Boy version of Ness from Earthbound, who is one of these kids on the box art. Hopefully it's not this kid, because that is not how you hold a wombat, thank you very much. Put him down. And the objective is to collect all these flowers, plants, and flipping cacti of all things for the course of 10 levels, all whilst avoiding these weird demon head things with small antlers and legs. What are they even supposed to be? Tasmanian devils? Tasmanian bug monsters from outer space? Man, I'd actually watch that movie. I have no clue. If I ever come across these things in the wild, I'll let you know, that's for goddamn sure. Maybe Japan has them in a secret hideout known as Area 22475.
That's my birthday.
Shut up, Hunter, within Tasmania. Any my Jenga Fett pieces, this is the whole basis of the game. Avoid the Tasmanian bug freaks, collect all the flowers, plants and whatnot, but good luck, because it's actually a fair challenge dodging these buggers. You can use the bombs to disrupt them or fall off a platform onto one to stun them, but that's all that happens, it stuns them. Then they get back up ready to hunt you down. I like the simplicity, to be honest, and I can imagine back in my day, this would be a good vacation kind of game. Understanding the patterns of each level, trying not to lose all your lives, etc. Now, that's probably one negative of the game itself. Once you understand where all the bugs go, and the easiest route to collect everything in the level, it becomes less fun. But I'll admit, super satisfying. You feel like a champ. I don't know about you though, but while this is fun to go through, the music is like hell in a basket. This one single song is the only song you'll hear through the levels. It's either this, Waltzing Matilda at the beginning, or Silence. That silence is like a godsend to the ears, I swear. As the levels progress, the harder they become. Level 10 is a killer. Holy guacamole. Probably spent 10 years on this one alone. Oh, and by the way, 3 tries, and if you die, you gotta go back to the start. I love classic games sometimes. Why not speed things up a bit and go fast, hey? My brain reacted slower than my fingers. What just happened? Everything went 200 miles per hour like in Fatal Run for the Atari 2600. Awesome reference right there. It's all come to this, the final level. And coolio, Tulio, it is complete Reno. So many possibilities of what we could get from this ending. Maybe a tour of Tasmania. The Tasmanian tiger flees from the screen. Maybe I'm in it. My oh my heart ascends for what we could gather from this sacred conclusion of a Game Boy game. And what do we get? Congratulations. Tasmania is called Apple Island. That is the most random ending ever. But wait, my life has been a lie? My homeland's name was fake all along? I'm living on an island of apples? Oh God, the humanity. The sacred apple tree in my backyard. It all makes sense now. Apples are everywhere. The world harvests them from Apple Isle in Tasmania. It all makes sense now. Huh. Why weren't we informed this? Damn Tasmania sorely for unveiling the secret that was to be kept secret. It can go fall in a vat of apples and get eaten by the worms. But it's actually a fun game, you should give it a go. Damn you, Tasmania story. Bad game. Bad game. That's how you treat your games, kids. Bad is actually a pretty good game. Bad game. I'm done with the over-dramatic bollocks. Many, my name is not Danny, my name is James, and this is my game, and I'll see you the next time after I've recovered from the ungospel truth of Apple Island. Bye bye.
Hey Mum, what's going on?
Go back inside, Charles. This isn't any of your concern.
Yes it is. I'm part of this family too, old man. Now leave it alone.
What was that, boy? Don't push me to limits and I'll give you a head on me!
Just stop it, Dad. Yuck. I can smell the booze from your breath. You're just a wasted old man who's living in his old war day. And I can tell you now, I'm not going to live in your war anymore. For all that matter.
Well, you might have no choice. They're just boarding the ship, and you, my boy, are eligible!
Yes, I will have a choice, and I choose not to, no matter what the cost. I'm in charge of my life and the government isn't in charge of me. I would rather have a life worth living than waste. I'll resist, and I won't be the only one.
Charles, you're pathetic! Peter is more willing than you! You don't want to make this country proud at all!
You're not my father. You're just another drunken old man. What the hell happened to you, huh? What the hell happened to that girl once you loved? What the hell happened to you, huh?
What's it matter?
Every damn thing.
Right! Now! All I want is listen to me to get a lot of property and for you to go! Come back inside now!
No, Daddy, we can't accept my pregnant!
No what? You're going to sign along with that hearing!
Yes, I don't want anything to do with this family anymore!
Fine! Fine off then! You know it's one of mine!
Fine!
Right! I'm going back inside!
No, not you, Donald. I don't want you anywhere near us.
What are you doing with that? I'm allowed to enter my own house.
It's not your house, it's our house. Besides, I don't want you anywhere near my boy. You've become nothing but a drunken, disloyal man over the years. But I cannot love a man who destroys everything I hold dearly to me. Go to a hotel and stay there. Think about what you're doing to yourself and to the rest of us.
You cannot do this to me! Audrey! Audrey!
Shut up, Charles, please!
What do I do now?